Hey everybody, welcome to my reading. This is Kayla with Goddess Angel Divination. So today I'm going to go ahead and use the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and then I'll go ahead and also use the Karma cards, and I'll use this little tarot deck. I guess I'll just use whatever's in front of me. So yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what we've got for you. So we're just going to look at your energy and see what God wants you to know. Yeah? Okay. So let's go ahead and see what God wants you to know right now. I'm watching the show Love on Netflix. Like that one guy, it's so cute because it's like the more you see how much they love each other, it's like, because it's like, like a regular girl and like a really like a nice guy, like a nice guy. Like it's almost like, the more you see how attractive they are, you can it's like the more they love each other, the more attractive they become. That's what I'm trying to say. At least to me personally. Like, I mean, in my eyes, I was like, "Oh my gosh, wow." Like how much they love each other just like makes them like look so much better. They're just good for each other. That's all I mean, really. Like if it was a different pair, then it would just like it wouldn't go together, I guess. And like I guess that's where like puzzle pieces fall, because like puzzle pieces like sometimes, like some parts of like some parts of the pieces of God will like match your puzzle piece where other pieces won't, and no matter how hard you try to like match that piece, like the mismatched puzzle piece, it will never fit. So, and then we do have power. So power is going to show like this could be like anxiety, like I don't know, like strong, but that's just something here that I hear. But I also feel like this is like an energy of like having like a lot of power, like being very just like like very strong. Because the full moon, it shows that there's a lot of like light energy that can be like blasted. So like it's almost like because like when the energy of the moon is kind of like if you would take your hand and like a little beam of light, like a little energy, or like a little ball of energy just formed in the middle of your palm, and you could just like keep like let it grow and let it grow and let it grow. So yeah. And then sovereignty. So sovereignty is about like, kind of discerning and like, kind of like being able to clearly say what you want here. It's about making clear and faithful decisions, okay? And kind of like being able to like put boundaries up. And then we do have fruition. So there's like a lot of growth here. So like in your garden, like whatever you're growing here, it's growing a lot because of how powerful it is. And, sovereignty and being disciplined, because I had this vision or like download or something, or like, this thing where I had like, I was thinking, right? I was like thinking about stuff. And I had this idea in my mind about discipline, and I don't know where I wrote it because I'm kind of like all over the place sometimes. Oh, here it is. It's actually like right in front of me. I just didn't see it. So, discipline and morals. So, um, this is, oh yeah, so when we do not project certain things because it's for the betterment of all people. So when we have, because that's the reason why, like we have commandments, right? Because it's like, like the laws that the energy of like the divine feminine energy, which is like, inside of all of us. Um, So, yeah, that's the reason why we have commandments, is because it's what the divine feminine wants for us. So, yeah. But it's about having that discipline energy, being able to being able to like say, okay, this is what I would like and this is what I would not like, because you have like a lot of power to grow, a lot of good energies. So remember to grow all positive energies. And then we do have gratitude. And if this means that this is how powerful you are, so you have to remember to put out really good energy, so that way like negative energy doesn't come back at you like in the same way. So remember to put out a lot of powerful like a lot of powerful positive energy, and don't allow negative energy to fester and build up and grow. So and just like by being grateful, that will help this power. So the power of gratitude is helping it. And there's like a lot of beauty surrounding like how like sovereign you can be here, and how much like you how strong you are. Like honestly, I'm seeing like the strength energy here. Now we do have realization. So now maybe you will realize like after things grow. So like once you will see things grow here, you will maybe be able to see the beauty in your own decisions, like the beauty in the fact like when you speak, like like when you speak and you put out energy, it actually does come back to you, because we are an energy of like the wavelength, right? So that's like our energy. When we project, we are like extending our energy out into the masculinity. And when we meditate, we extend our energy into the femininity. And yeah, so. And everything that we extend inward and outward both come back to us. Because no matter what, it's all our own self conquest. So let's go ahead and get some more cards. Nourishment. I'm gonna just make this a like, I don't know, I'll just do whatever I feel like. But either way, there's like gonna be some nourishment. So this will being grateful will actually like in like it will like increase your power, because like love is the most powerful source of all power. So this means that you are coming from a place of love. So this is like coming from a place of love and nourishment. So this is just really going to nourish your energy. I'm like really excited right now. But growth is going to be like there's going to be like a lot of growth that happens in regards to your kingdom. So this is queendom kingdom energy. So in regards to your maybe spouse, your finances, your house, your cars, like things will be growing here. Just being able to say what you want and what you don't want. Like when I was like living with my mom, like I like the only thing that I wanted was like just two windows. I was just like I just want two windows, cuz I was like literally like sleeping in her garage. And I was just like I just want two windows. And yeah. And I got two windows. I like now I have like my own apartment. Well, not my own, but shared. So, yeah. And you just have to like speak it out into the universe, and the universe will literally like bring it to you. You just have to speak it out and it just comes back to you. It's just that's exactly what it is, okay? So, yeah. And this will have to come from a place of love for it to be nourished, okay? So as I was like thinking about like the bad, but honestly bad never wins. Like even in like all good, like good versus evil like movies, like good always wins, like no matter what. Like and I heard like this one reader say that, and she's like absolutely right. I don't even know, but like she was actually like so right, because good will love will always prevail. Love always prevails. Hope will always win. Anyways, now we do have blossoming. So now once you see things blossom, you're actually going to have a realization, and it will it'll be like, a spark in your mind, like, oh my gosh, what I say actually does happen. Like this is like, kind of like realizing your power here, realizing the power of gratitude, the power of prayer, and seeing that, you are actually protected here. You have like protection over you. And will is like, kind of the energy of like, having free will, because that shows you have protection in the matrix. So that shows like will. So that shows like, free will. So the things that people do. So that shows like, any kind of matrix energy that is like, around you or that surrounds you or anything that, like kind of like phases or like, changes, you're protected from all of it. And you have a lot of faith here. So you haven't given up on your faith, and your faith will bring you a lot of abundance. But don't allow, anybody to like make you feel like, I don't know. Don't make anybody feel, don't let, know that you're protected in the matrix. Just know that, just don't feed any kind of attention, because remember, your chi is very powerful. Your chi is very important. Your chi is like, like the tingling that you feel. That is your soul, okay? Your chi is the most important thing in your life, and your chi is going to always bring to you all the things that you need in order to get through and get by. So your chi is like, your awareness. So know that, and your awareness is really, really, really good for you. So yeah, I need to meditate more personally, but I guess that I've been doing such a good job, like for the most part, like generally I think that I've been doing a good job. I hope that you feel that way about yourself too. Either way, we do have discernment. So you're going to have to, like, use your discernment as you grow here, because there's going to be a lot of growth here, and like there might be things that you don't necessarily see clearly. So you're going to have to, like, kind of discern whether or not, like, what you do nourish here. Because this is not only nourishment, but what you were feeding your power to, with the power of gratitude and acceptance. So you're going to have to accept certain things that maybe, I don't know, there's just acceptance here, accepting differences. Then the divine masculine. So there could be like, this is like within the masculine energy too, but this could be also be in like in regards to love. This could be like, like a big surprise in regards to love. Just like I just feel like an energy of just kind of like being like amazed, or just like very like, like wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, and just ready to go. But the divine masculine is just this energy, of like the energy of like, the matrix, right? Because divine masculine is all things, well, he's not, the divine masculine is actually God. So this is the energy of like, God here showing up. And like God shows up here bringing like, a doorway or some kind of path, making some kind of path here for you in regards to like these manifestations, these things that you've set out, these things that you've like, this is basically just saying that, you have created something. You've created like some kind of home. Okay, right? You've created some kind of home, some kind of bed. You've made a bed in some kind of way with your power and with the power of gratitude. So, whatever this is, now this could be somebody that you've manifested, but no matter what it is, you're so powerful that whatever you're putting your energy into, your love into, it is growing so much. And you're going to be like astonished, or you're going to be like very much amazed by how much it grows, because you're going to have like this big realization. And yeah, it's going to bring some growth for you, and you're going to see like a lot of like, beautiful things balancing out for you. So yeah, 1 second, I need water. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and use the karma cards and see what they are going to say. So let's see. What does God want you to know right now? What does God want you to know? What does God and Goddess, I guess? Well, not. Oh my God. What does God and the Goddess want us to know? What does Tao want us to know? Tao, because Tao is both of them in one. Because like God would be the divine masculine, then Goddess is just the divine feminine, and then Tao is all of them. All of them. So what does Tao want us to know? What do I want us to know, right? Yep, I. What do I? Because I am is the most significant form of God. Your dreams, your idealizations, be a part of something overwhelming. Oh, wow, overwhelming. Yeah, I did have that energy, like very overwhelming energy. And then an energy of just like being very like happy, the need for control of, an obsession with, a power struggle. Okay. And then I see restruct energy. So get to the heart of, do or die you must. So this is kind of like, an energy of just very like, I'm unsure. I think that Pluto, I don't know whose planet is Pluto. I don't know whose planet that is. I think that Pluto is all about transformation. Transformation and I don't know. And mystery. Yeah. And then we do have this. What is this? The extraordinary power of prayer. Wow, what we were just talking about. The highest and the lowest aspects of, control the situation. So, yeah. So remember, like, like doubts and fears, right? Because, like, when you doubt, like, something, like, when you say, because, like, basically what happens is, like, when you say, oh, I want, I want this, like, when you say, oh, I want something, then you say, well, no, you don't say I want. You say I have. So you say I have, because, like, first, like, there's like this dead air line, right? And then you say I have, I have a car, and then it goes up, and then you go down here, but then you say, I don't know if I have a car. And then that's another wave. And then, you say, I have a blue car. And then I guess that it would go up a little bit more because it'd be a little bit more powerful, but a little bit more specific. And, I don't know exactly how it goes. But either way, when you like have like doubts and fears, I guess that it would like either be like it would probably go downward. It would probably like cuz like this would be normal. Like this would be like, like in between, like nothing. So this would be like not positive or negative. It would be regular. And then we do have like, like negative aspects of things, right? Negative thoughts and fears, right? So, like, I suppose that this would be like, the positive energies if we put the positivity sign right here and then the negativity sign right there. So, like, just remember to keep your energy on a positive and on a positive, like, wave, right? Like, but, yeah. Now, when you're powerful, when you have high frequency, your wavelengths are going to come toward you quickly. So that means, like, when you have high frequency, that means that you're going very, 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 very fast, right? So that is a high frequency, right? But when you're at a lower frequency, when you're at a low frequency, like, you'll put things out, but it takes a longer duration for things to come back to you. It just takes a longer time versus here, like it like literally like almost immediately comes back to you. Like, you shoot something out and then it immediately comes back to you. Whereas somebody here, like maybe who has like doubts and fears about certain things, like they'll have like, like, it'll like come back to them like slowly